Today we are boosting our vocabulary and learning 100 academic verbs. This will be particularly useful for college and university students. Rather than reading out a list, I'm going to try to incorporate all of these verbs into my sentences. And then when I say an academic verb, I will reveal it. This lesson is brought to you in collaboration with Chapter. Chapter provide a unique living experience for students from across the globe. This is far beyond the types of student accommodation I encountered during my time at uni, which can only be characterized as dark, musty dwellings which were not fit for human habitation. If I had the choice, then I would definitely choose Chapter. And if you are planning to study at a university in London, then I suggest that you consider choosing one of the 10 accommodations that Chapter have to offer. These are located in some of the best places across London, including Aldgate, Highbury, White City, Islington, King's Cross, Portobello, South Bank, Spitalfields and Lewisham, which is where we are right now. And if Chapter will permit us to view, then I can show you how those who select this fabulous accommodation will benefit. Just to clarify, this is Chapter's Lewisham accommodation. There are plenty of reasons for you to base yourself here. Lewisham is a diverse, creative and energetic area in southeast London with excellent transport links. And that just highlights one of the benefits of living within Zone 1 and 2. I had a 60-minute commute from my dingy digs in Zone 6 to uni, which negatively affected my overall experience because that time spent on the underground could have been allocated to focused study and vital socialising. But staying in these lovely Lewisham digs will ensure you don't have to experience the dreaded commute that I had to endure. It's only 8 minutes on the train into London Bridge for easy access to all universities, 8 minutes on a bus to Goldsmiths University, and 17 minutes via the DLR to the University of Greenwich. This facility is truly awesome. Imagine if you could design a building that will supply not only a comfortable place to live, but support your studies and improve your lifestyle. Well, Chapter has done exactly that. Allow me to outline what they have to offer. Obtain a shared apartment or private studio, and whichever you choose, I predict you will be very happy. There's a big comfy bed, and I propose that you use it to get plenty of sleep to help promote a healthy lifestyle balance. Let me demonstrate. And that, ladies and gentlemen, reflects how tired I was at university. I worked so hard. Achieve top marks by employing this study area to produce your best work and perform to the best of your ability. You can establish yourself as the on-site Jamie Oliver and increase your popularity by using these wonderful kitchen facilities, though if you're anything like me, you will have a knack for destroying even the most basic of meals. Of course, we also have a much needed shower to eliminate any odours, and a loo. Just remember to replace the toilet roll. It's so nice here that it really does alter my perception of student living. In fact, I may just remain here for good. Prices start at Chapter Lewisham from £224 per week, which is, in my opinion, super cheap. And however you plan to finance your student lifestyle, you can rest assured that Chapter will exceed your expectations as far as quality goes. If I compare the overpriced flat that I stayed in during my uni days, it doesn't even come close in terms of quality. Places are available for this September, so if you're looking for an incredible place to live, then you need look no further than Lewisham. Let me explain. Chapter aim to create a full student experience, providing a range of additional facilities and benefits to aid and assist study, social and daily living. There's a resident laundry, so you can remove those tough ketchup stains and sustain that freshly washed smell. Measure your level of skill by participating in a game of billiards or shuffleboard in the games room. Attempt to acquire and maintain a healthy fitness level in the private resident gym. I don't know about you, but I cannot function properly without regular exercise, and I also gain weight very quickly. And if you are partial to a kebab or two, then you may end up depending on the gym. Just don't damage yourself by overdoing it. Their 200 megabit dual band Wi-Fi will facilitate your need for a strong connection to watch YouTube, of course, a platform that can solve any problem. If you struggle to concentrate in your own quarters and you have a difficult essay to write or an assignment to tackle, then you can access a communal but private study space, and that might help you to focus. However, if you favour working in groups and want to connect with your fellow students, then if I can just direct your attention over here. Simply head over to the group study space. It's important to note that students can avoid missing their favourite TV shows by making use of the cosy TV room, complete with Sky TV. If you possess a bicycle and plan to ride to university, then you will seek a safe place to store it. Well, look no further. Finally, Chapter will reinforce a sense of security with a 24-hour team on site, and students will require a pass to get in and out. Having emphasised the features of this accommodation, I should tell you that each Chapter property across London is unique and their benefits vary, so there's something for everyone. For example, you may be overcome with awe at Chapter Spitalfield's 32nd floor bar or 33rd floor library, which offers stunning panoramic views across London and their loft studios overlooking the city. A sky lounge overlooking the London Eye contributes to the charm of Chapter South Bank. If you would rather be in West London, then claim a spot at Chapter Portobello, in a lovely spot next to the canal, or compete to get your hands on a place in their newest property in White City, offering rooms from just £199 per week. Features differ further with sites in the north and east, including a private cinema at Highbury. Chapter is not just a place to live, but it's a whole lifestyle which will help you to adapt to London living and adopt a whole community of friends through the many Chapter organised events. Once you identify which is the best chapter for you and you book a room, you become a member of Chapter, which means that you can use all the amenities and attend events at all 10 chapters across London. To conclude, let me summarise. Student accommodation has evolved. Chapter is offering what I can only describe as high-end student living. And if I have expressed myself accurately and you are in need of student accommodation in London, then why not accept my invitation to click on the link in the description box below and assign some time to finding out more about Chapter. And if you have any queries, then simply sending them a message, giving them a call, or using their live chat function on their website will yield some answers.
AAA, credits are right. Hang up the phone and let your heart break on the end.
Was that 100 verbs? No, 8 short. For fear of you labelling me a bad teacher, which would cause me great distress, then let me complete the list. My determination comes not only from my need to fulfill a promise, but derived from a desire to help and educate. I want to generate useful content which coincides with my hope to induce a sense of fun. 2 left. I should divide them into 2 sentences. No, I reject that idea.
Leash is off, suit is on point. Won't cause a scene or stir up no clash. On second thought, Venice bound forth. She's on the job, but she's staying home.